Coach, it is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On first down, Trubisky. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first down, here's Breida. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Now it's Trubisky. This is the tight end fan. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And he got off the end. There very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
I'm coming. Protein spill. Hayward.
Second and 10. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Looking to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man open. It's Ross. A well-executed 22-yard gain. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the Browns' 18-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
53, Mike 53.
Here's 2nd and 8. The screen pass here to Cohen. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That is caught by Cohen. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown in.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Darren Waller. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Hey, orbit.
Now Trubisky to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got it. Mike 50. Ran,
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And now it's second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. Hey, exit.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Flush to his right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 14. Yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second down 6 at the Patriots 42-yard line.
Go! Mike's 50.
To throw on second and 6, Trubisky. His throw incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And that takes us from second to third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on third and 6.
Hey, 18. Mike check 33.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Browns nothing.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Hey, wahoo! You ain't got nothing. Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Trubisky will throw. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Campbell making the catch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Joe Mixon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Grant, 77 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A good pickup there, a 22. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. All day, dog. And go.
They'll look to throw here.
53. Hey, tight down.
And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Back deep, Julian Edelman. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're...
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
50, Mike's 50. Right here.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
3 players and out. It's 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Rush comes and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. In for the score. And the Patriots have retaken the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now Trubisky on first down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Mike 50. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Ran, 50. Hey, here I come. Hey, Foxtrot.
Here's Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got his tight end Fant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Trubisky now 9 of 17 through the year. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And we got Mike, number Bravo, 53.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
22 yards there, a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
53. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Echo. 53 to Mike. 53 to Recon. 132 fight. Pick up the ball. Watch the edge. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ready.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
2nd and 5. Being chased out left.
Got you, boy.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike.
They'll throw now on the final play. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Mixon. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Here we go. He was brought down by Paul Miller. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
No. Off. Watch the safety creep. What happened?
Again, it's Mixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one up.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Hey, your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky to throw. They'll set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call.
Max 50. Check back.
Hey, Steve 6.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
Alert.
Here's Grant. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Ready, ready. 10 Tucson. Let's go. Topper. Topper.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2nd and 9 now. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. 3rd down here.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Watch the pass. Buzz. Mike, 53.
Back to throw here. Got a man open. It's Ross. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go.
Now it's Trubisky. Campbell making the catch. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Trubisky to throw again. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Again, it's Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Trubisky will throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Not today, you are. Not today. Hey, hey, hey. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. I'm coming. Man, I'm coming. Hey, 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 hey. 50. Behind her.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got his man. This is Jackson. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Elsewhere, 2nd half action at Heinz Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Baker Mayfield dominant in this one. 4 touchdown passes. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hold the loop, hold the loop, hold. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, me and you.
Alert, alert, alert.
I'm coming after you.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
On 2nd and goal, Trubisky, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Paris Campbell with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's second down. Second and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Looking to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup. Up at 34 yards. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, fourth quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go back to Grant, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Check. Frag down. Move.
This is Grant. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check three. Buzz. Be ready.
Ran, up.
Mike 50. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Michael Dixon. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Now here's Ross. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
So we got man.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. On the toss, Mixon. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Motion.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
It's
Lock in.
long day. It's going to be a long day.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, ball.
Trubisky to throw. Slant route caught by Edelman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First down.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33.
Hey, 7.
One last shot for Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that.